welcome to Fifth Dimension. So for today, I have a spooky reading for you. The only thing that makes it spooky is the aesthetic and the tarot decks that I'll be using today. So I want to dedicate this reading to whoever sent the Halloween and the Astro Matrix tarot deck. The timing on that was priceless. I needed a reminder, and that was such a blessing. You have no idea. So I appreciate you. Alright, so for pile number 1, we have the Edgar Allan Poe deck with the Tiger's Eye. Pile 2, I'll be using the Halloween Tarot with the Black Onyx. And pile 3 is the Nightmare Before Christmas with the clear quartz crystals. So, as always, loves, choose whichever pile you feel most guided to, and if that's more than one, I would trust that. I'll see you at your piles. Hi, pile number 1, thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this Tiger's Eye as well as the Edgar Allan Poe deck, then you're at the right place. So as per usual, I have no plan. So let's go ahead and just start off with Oracle and take it from there. So, pile number 1 with the Tiger's Eye. What does pile number 1 need to know? Moon and cycles. So this will be the main energy of what today's reading will be about. So in the process of transitioning through cycles, and this feels like changing point. So being in the mid, in the present, and it being some profound transition. So the main thing that I got was sort of like, you know, like age, like around the time when you get to like milestones, like adult milestones. But this, you know, once you're an adult, it doesn't resonate so much with age, like when you're a baby. It's more so like cycles that you're transitioning through. I'm getting acceptance, something having to do with acceptance. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot to see what the main message is. What does pile number 1 need to know about cycles that they are transitioning? I feel really awkward because I haven't done a reading in a minute, and also because I have a wig on. Alright, so we have the 3 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. Let me clarify these 3. I want to kind of try to put them on camera. No, that's not going to work. Hold on. I'll do it right now. Pile number 1. Clarify the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands, clarifying the 3 of Wands. Oh, that's significant. Okay, the 8 of Cups, clarify please. My cat's playing over there, so if you hear. 3 of Swords with the 8 of Cups. Oh, this is resonating so beautifully. 8 of Cups and the 3 of Swords together, definitely walking away from something that caused you heartache, pain. And the 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands, come on now. You're really walking away. But it feels like the way that you walked away is significant. I'll get back to that right now. Hold on. Okay. So 7 of Wands, we have the Devil and the 4 of Cups. It feels like dissatisfaction, right? So the 4 of Cups is dissatisfaction, but with the Devil there, it feels like very dense energy. I want to sit with the cards, okay? Let me pause. Okay. Alright, pile number 1. So what I'm strongly getting is that movement, a decision that you made caused some sort of turmoil. The 3 of Wands usually indicates making a decision or movement towards a decision. Or a point, right? With a goal in mind, with it being the fire energy. So with this specific deck, the Three of Wands shows some sort of turmoil in the ocean, okay? So the ocean with emotions within you. It caused everything to come up into a stir. I feel like that was the basis of this decision, okay? There's actually water in both of these Three of Wands. So very heavily an emotional decision or based off of emotion. And then to clarify that, we have the Three of Wands with the Three of Swords with the Eight of Cups. So both of these cards indicating heartache, heartbreak, feelings of loss, of just heaviness. Heaviness is both of these cards put together. It just feels like, yeah, really heavy, emotional time. And I feel like this is you. So I feel like whatever decision that you made was based off of emotion. That was heartache. It was heartache. It was emotion. It was something that you had to do, but it wasn't something that you would have wanted to do. It's just sort of like, I'm hearing you didn't have a choice, okay? So that's sort of what I'm getting. And I'm gonna say that this is something that's very personal to you emotionally, all right? But whatever this is, I feel like it's very impactful in what comes next, okay? Whatever energy that you're moving away from, we have the Seven of Wands, we have the Devil. So both of these together, actually I can't show the bottom of the Devil. But I can show you these energies. And the look on this guy's face is not interested, right? Just feeling sort of tortured, sort of, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. It just feels like a trigger. Is that what that is? Like a trigger? Like something that's triggered, like I just don't want to deal with that. That's not something I'm interested in, right? But the Seven of Wands can be like feeling the need to defend yourself, or feeling the need to like put barriers up and protect as well. Feeling the need to get away from, or yeah, just to put separation in between, like not interested in that way. And then the Devil energy, of course, being a very dense energy. So this feels like something that was difficult to get away from, and this could be like just deep attachment. It's sort of a deep attachment, but attachment that's triggering. And then we have the Four of Cups over here, also clarifying with the Devil. So both of these cards feeling not interested, just like, it just sort of feels like, and it's not sort of like not interested, it feels like I cannot deal with. Yeah, I refuse to deal with. That's the energy that it's sort of just like this sort of like attachment, but it feels heavy and difficult to move away from, and it feels like it's causing like a stir emotionally. All right, so let's go ahead and see what guidance we have. What guidance do we have for pile number one? We have the Sun. We have the Four of Wands. I'm guessing this was a very good decision you made. We also have the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm going to start off with the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, because both of these energies feel like investing into. Sorry, I'm trying to get this like, okay, maybe if I move like that. Investing into, right? Three of Pentacles as well as Seven of Pentacles is something that takes time, something that what is this giving me? I don't know. Hold on. let me clarify these also. Okay, sorry, let me turn this back. Your lighting is horrible. Clarify this energy for me, please. Queen of Pentacles, some more Pentacles. Pentacles, what is Pentacles giving me today? Pentacles, I feel, is giving me the energy of what you're putting your time and energy into. Transference. Transference of energy. Is that what you're moving towards? Yes. It's the removal of attached energy that was sort of distracting, sort of, it just sort of feels like thoughts. It could just be thoughts. It could be you making some decision to move away from that somehow. Regardless, wherever you're shifting and investing your energy into, it feels like something that's difficult, and it feels like it's something that's step by step. It's like pacing yourself on something that you're moving towards, because I feel like maybe it's sort of difficult to move out of this energy, but it's strongly your focus, with both Three of Wands being the main energies that came out in the beginning, okay? So whatever it is that you're moving towards or investing in now at this time is going to bring much more satisfaction and complete fulfillment. With the Four of Wands and the Sun, sorry, I don't even know if I was in view, I was probably like over here. With the Four of Wands and the Sun coming out, and again, the Four of Wands in this specific deck is sort of giving me like needing to pace yourself, needing to be patient with, needing to be patient with the pace at which things are moving along, okay? Because I feel like whatever it is that you're moving out of, whatever energy is associated to the Devil and the Seven of Wands for you, because it's going to be different for everyone, right? But whatever energy it is that you associate with these cards, it's not something that's easy to pull yourself away from, but you're doing it. You're doing it, okay? So just keep on pacing yourself. I feel like there's this like sort of like timing, like emphasis on timing, that it sort of feels like it's really dragged out with all this earthly pentacle energy. Yeah, that's what it's giving me, but it's absolutely going to be something that is going to be very rewarding with the Four of Wands and the Sun coming out in the end, okay? Also the Queen of Pentacles energy. I love how tarot always does that. They're just like, I know things are, I was going to say shitty. I know things are shitty now. But you just wait. That's literally almost every tarot reading. You just wait, because you're moving into something that's beautiful. And that's what I feel like the strong shift is. Moving out of cycles that were difficult to move out of is strongly what I'm getting, okay? So props to you for getting through whatever the hell it is that you are. Some murky waters, okay? You're getting through some murky waters right now, and yeah, it must not feel good. And I can definitely resonate with this reading, I feel. I'm totally resonating with this reading at this time. So, pile number one, let me get you some advice, guidance. Pile number one. Guidance for pile number one, please. We have spring. See your seeds grow. Yeah, that's exactly the vibe that I was getting. Is just like, just wait, right? Like with seeds, you gotta wait. You gotta just invest in the way all these pentacles were coming. And I said it's just sort of like pacing yourself and knowing that the outcome is going to be worth the timing that you feel is sort of like taking a while. But trust that the energy that you're putting into making those steps, as difficult as they are to make, that they're going to be very beneficial for you in the end, okay? So that's what I got for you, pile number 1. I really hope this resonated. If it did, let me know. Wait, this fell out. No. This is the one we already had. Okay. Alright, loves. I'll see you next time. Hi, pile number 2. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose the Black Obsidian as well as the Halloween Tarot, then you're at the right place. So I'm going to start off with the main oracle message for you. Pile number 2. What is their reading going to be about? What does pile number 2 need to hear? Scrying mirror with shadow. I'm being distracted by my cat playing with the mouse. But shadow, most often than not, is indicating something that you would prefer to not be dealing with that has come up for whatever reason. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what main energies come out for you. Pile number 2. What do you need to know about shadow energy at this time? Knight of Wands. What about the Knight of Wands energy? We have the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands was strong in pile number 1, so I guess it's just collective energy. And then we have the 9 of Wands. So a lot of wand energy coming out for you. I'm going to clarify these with the Astro Matrix, and then I'm going to sit with the energy because I'm sort of getting confused. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the 3 of Wands. Clarify the 3 of Wands. Okay, we need 2 clarifying the 3 of Wands. And then clarify the 9 of Wands. Okay. So clarifying the Knight, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Clarifying the 3 of Wands, we have Death and the 10 of Wands. That's a lot of wands in your energy. OMG, pile number 2. And then we have the King of Cups clarifying the 9 of Wands. So I'm going to sit with the energy, okay? Alright, pile number 2. So the main thing that I was getting for the first energy that came out with the Knight of Wands, it feels like having had something that you felt was sort of like blocking progress. I can't remember like this because it's like getting in the way or sort of like distracting from or slowing progress down in some way, like sort of like meddling. It could be like energy is getting in the mix of something or keeping you, or something that you felt was keeping you from having movement in something that you've been working towards with the 8 of Pentacles. And so it may have something to do with finances, but it doesn't have to be. It's just something that you've been spending time and energy into, something you've been working hard at, okay? Yeah, but I feel like this might be like internal, like little devils in your head, you know what I mean? Like this sort of, we're blocking you, putting barriers or creating doubt, fear, blockages. However, then we have the energy of Death and the 10 of Wands. So it really is strongly giving me like releasing, letting go. It feels like something that you're having to learn to let go is more so the way that it feels. With the 10 of Wands, it's like something that you've been holding on to. It could be like behaviors. It could be ways, like unhealthy habits that you have of coping or dealing with situations or handling situations that sort of like kept you from moving past speed bumps. But letting go of a lot of that, okay? So it's like having full awareness, and right here with this death, it sort of feels like transformation, like intense transformation of learning to release, purify, transform, all of those things. But emphasis on the letting go, because there's just like holding on to, it feels very dense. Not so much holding on, but difficult to let go of, if that makes sense, okay? Because those are two different things. But it's happening. And right here with strong emphasis of the Three of Wands again, which came out in the other energies for pile number 1, so that may be something you may feel guided to. But the Three of Wands here is giving me like feeling hopeful with like a renewed energy. I was gonna say renewed sense of vigor. Vigor? I don't know, but I don't even use that word, so I don't know. That's fancy. So you have something that's changing within you. But this could be external too, right? So take it however it resonates. But it's having to let go of something, but it's for the purpose of making space for something new, is what this feels like, okay? So it's like now there's this like renewed sense of, it could be inspiration, renewed sense of ambition in something that may have been blocked, you know, with the little, like I said, the little devil, something that may have been distracting, but now feeling like clear, like a clear way, clear movement, full steam ahead. And then we have the King of Cups here, which is what I feel you're trying to move towards, some sort of emotional fulfillment coming out of the shadows. This gives me shadow, something that you were dealing with. Yeah, it's got to be, right? Because that was the main energy that came out. That was in the way. That's what I keep on getting. A challenge that you had to overcome. And again, it's feeling internally. A challenge that you've been overcoming internally. And I want to get, like, advice, like guidance. Guidance, advice. Oh, that was quick. All right, so 6 of Bats, 6 of Ghosts, and the 3 of Bats. Me takes heavy sigh. You already know. So that's the 3 of Swords, which also came out in pile number 1. With the 6 of Swords also, which would be the movement away. The movement away, which is this, like this transitioning energy that you're moving, letting go, whatever it is that you're letting go of. With the 10 of Wands, something that you've been challenged with releasing. That's had a burden on your progress, on your ability to move forward on many things in life, and it's actually blocked different aspects I'm sort of getting, because the 6 of Ghosts is essentially 6 of Cups, and then the King of Wands. This feels like emotional fulfillment, like essentially has been blocked out, but it's sort of like a shadow that you're facing, because it's just like, it's like the trademark, like you're the one keeping it away. Like you want it, but there's something in your energy that's keeping it away. And so dealing with the shadow is what you're currently doing. Like addressing the shadow, addressing the damn little demon on your shoulder and saying, oh, look, I know you're there. I'm very aware that you are here with me. And no, not today, sir. Get off my damn shoulder. And it's not something that's easy to release, right? We have death and transformation, which is not something that's an easy energy to go through. And then we have the 3 of Bats, which is also not an easy energy to go through. So again, I feel like this might resonate with pile number 1, but that's the last time I'll say it. Moving into the Six of Bats is giving me like having this awareness, and it's sort of just like feeling the transition happening energetically and just sort of going with the flow, even though it's not difficult. Is sort of what I'm getting, but having full awareness that even though it's difficult and challenging, yeah, it's literally almost the same reading. That's pile number 1. It's leading towards your emotional fulfillment specifically, which I feel is something that's very important and in your focus right now. Is how can I feel fulfilled in all aspects of my life? I feel like that's your goal, your focus right now. So let's go ahead and get you an advice card and then close this reading off. I'm already getting the wig migraine. Oh, it's so tight. So dumb. I heard my daughter, that's what she said. That's her little jokes to get friends. Alright. Pile number 2. Ugh, I can't with her. Pile number 2. Okay. We have Air Guardian, shift your perception. That's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what I was feeling that you're doing. It's transforming. Having awareness of what was affecting you, like whatever was the little devil on your shoulder, having awareness of that and being able to like take control. Take control, take your power back is sort of what I'm getting. Take your power back. And being able to release, which is not something that's easy to do, but that is what you're doing. So yeah, that's what I got for you, pile number 2. I hope these messages resonated. If they did, please let me know how. And yeah, until we vibe again. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this clear quartz as well as the Nightmare Before Christmas deck, then you're at the right place. So I'm going to start off by pulling a main energy oracle to see what's going on with you, okay? I tried recording this like twice already. And I keep not connecting with the cards well. So I'm going to try again. Oh, okay, that was fast. Hand fasting. Union. Ooh, that looks fun. Okay, so pile number 3, it's very clear that there is some sort of commitment. Doesn't have to be with a person, but obviously it's more than likely is. Some sort of commitment, either within, internal, external. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what main energies come up for you in regards to this. What do we need to know for pile number 3? What does pile number 3 need to know? Alright. Oh, I dropped you. The 8 of Pentacles is the first card coming up, which is actually, I'm not sure if it came out in the previous 2, but I know it's already come up before. So what else for pile number 3? We have 3 cards. I'm going to not take them. I'm going to shuffle them, but I'm going to show them. So we have the 4 of Swords, essentially 4 of Needles, the 3 of Pentacles, and Justice. So if that resonates for you. Sorry, I don't want to start interpreting the messages. Just if you know that that's something that resonates with you, then take it. If not, then don't. Sorry, loves, I'm having issues with my lighting, but hopefully that's good. Alright, so we have one more, and what else? Alright, so we have the World, card number 21. As well as the Moon. Okay. The World and the Moon. That feels like something big. Let me clarify them all with this deck. Okay, so clarify the 8 of Presents for me, please. Clarify the 8 of Presents. Page of Wands. Clarify the moon. Clarify the moon for pile number 3. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands has been coming out in all of the piles, so it's very strong in the collective energy. Something about movement, something about decision, something about like intention or direction is very strong in collective energy. Oh, I didn't even set intention. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Cups, which came out in, oh, wrong finger. It came out in pile 2. Yes, it was the Six of Ghosts. I don't know why I'm finding it very difficult to read today, but it's probably because I haven't done it. Alright, I'm going to pause and then I will interpret. Okay, so pile number 3, just take whatever resonates, okay? I feel like it's very scattered, and I'm not going to try to connect it with the union energy, but we'll see if it does along the way. I just don't know. No, it's too much, and my brain is already being cut off the circulation. Anyways, the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands is sort of giving me like opposite energies. So there having been a strong focus, and it sort of feels like the Page of Wands is out of place, so it just feels like out of nowhere. Something that came out of nowhere and kind of threw things into a little bit of a loop. Sorry, I'm trying to... Yeah. Hold on. Let me drink some water. Alright, so hopefully that took care of that. Frog throat. Page of Wands. Feels like something just sort of got like thrown into the mix, or you maybe all of a sudden felt like it just feels like something fast, something sudden, but very sort of feels like piqued your curiosity, caught your attention, really put something into motion is the best way that I can put the energy. It just feels like different. It just feels like there was focus on something, and it was just like slow and steady, and then all of a sudden this Page of Wands energy, so the page, yeah, Page of Wands energy just comes out of nowhere. It's fresh, it's new, it's maybe a little bit chaotic, but maybe welcomed chaos. I don't know. Then we have the Moon and the Three of Wands together. So what I'm getting from both of these energies is just like this, like outward, it feels like focus on what's to come, right? Where we go from here. Within, right? Like having a lot of introspection, maybe having a lot of time to alone. It feels like to think about where you move from here, where you go, what you want. Yeah, like both of them are giving me like looking off into the distance, like trying to figure out what moves to make. But it feels like there's strong emphasis on direction for you. Let me get one extra card for that. I feel like there's something missing. Yeah. Please give me one more card. We have the King of Pentacles. Stabilizing an idea. Stabilizing a decision. Perhaps. Stabilizing like a vision. Regardless, it's sort of just like if there was sort of like chaotic energies, which sort of feels like uncertainty as well. Uncertainty about something. Really doing the introspection necessary to stabilize a direction, an intention, a decision, something like that. Yeah. Solidifying something. Yeah. Okay, that's going to connect with the union. Like making a decision and sticking to it, right? Which is what a commitment is. Again, it doesn't have to be with another person. It could be like just to sticking to something. Yeah, a focus. And then we have the World. Clarifying the world. So the world specifically here, it always gives me like embarking on an unknown adventure. And then with the Knight of Pentacles here and the Six of Cups, like something that something that inspires like curiosity and like intrigue, but Six of Cups is fulfillment, right? Like feeling safe, balanced, fulfilled, nurtured, all those good things, right? Like good, fluffy, nostalgic feelings, like very cozy is what I'm getting, right? But it's mixed with this like adventure with the world and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, let me get another clarifier for that one with the Astral Matrix. We have the King of Cups at the bottom. So give me more information about this adventure. Clarify this energy. What is pile number 3 moving into? What energy is pile number 3 moving into? The 3 of Cups. So emphasis on the 3s, right? This is fulfillment and it's fun. It feels like something, you know, worth celebrating. It feels like a shift in energy. It feels like alive. Aliveness, okay? I feel like I need guidance. Let's go ahead and just get guidance cards. Guidance for pile number 3, please. We have the 7 of Swords, and then we had 2 come out. The Star and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it sort of gave me the same message that I sort of said in the beginning. Is like if there's like shifty, like back and forth, like the 7 of Swords is not being completely what's the word? Reliable, not being completely dedicated to something, like dedicated to like honesty and clarity and this may be to yourself, okay? Like it sort of feels like back and forth, being back and forth with an energy. Why am I so confused all of a sudden? The reason why I feel like the 7 of Swords is showing up is because it was this energy of like not really having like a strong focus. And remember I said like the King of Pentacles was sort of giving me like solidifying some sort of decision or direction. I feel like the Queen of Swords coming out as well as the Star, it sort of feels like the direction becoming clear. Specifically with the Star energy. So also the Queen of Swords can be clarity, right? The Queen of Swords can be having some sort of clarity in something. It just sort of feels like something that comes to illuminate perception, or something that comes to illuminate or like help guide you. And it could be information with the Queen of Swords being there, or it could just be signs, a feeling, dreams even with the Star energy. Okay. We have the 7 of Needles coming out again. I'll get to that right now. We have the 2 of Pentacles and Death with transformation. Yeah, all of this collective energy feels very similar. it feels like there's a temporary halt. A halt to reflect, decide, transform this energy. Why is this energy here? Hold on. Let me move all this. It's because I feel like there's conflicting energies. I'm sorry. I cannot. This is why I haven't been doing readings. Because I cannot focus. Like, my mind is just not grounded enough to be pulling on energy. Okay. Why is the Seven of Swords coming out? Because it feels so contrary to the other energies. So I need to know, why is the Seven of Swords energy coming out? What does pile number 3 need to know about this Seven of Swords energy? What does pile number 3 need to know about the Seven of Swords energy? Magician. This is about you making willing. Magician is like making decisions with a full intention behind the decisions that you make, the actions that you take. Right? Like, it's the whole purpose of intention and being able to manifest the life around you intentionally. Which differs from this energy, which is strongly, and both just give me back and forth, right? Not having firm in what it is that you want, maybe. Give me another message for this. The Seven of Pentacles. Maybe not knowing what seeds to plant, or sort of like planting seeds all over the place and not really having much of them. Yeah, it's the sevens. Sevens are indicative of being a bit scattered. At least that's how it's feeling for me now. But I feel like the Magician and Union are giving me similar energies for whatever reason. Yeah, it's like decidingly manifesting something. Deciding, like choice. Choice, and then it having like very powerful, very powerful impact from moving your energy into a place of strong intention behind where you're headed. Alright, this was all over the place. Alright, okay, so technical difficulties. Where was I? I wanted to pull, there's strong emphasis, pile number 3, on committing to a decision, committing to where you've been. Okay, because I feel like you've been doing a lot of introspection, and I feel like you may be back and forth currently. With the 7 energy coming out over and over, I strongly feel like there's this like, where you feel strong direction, like you're firm in what it is that you want, or which direction you're headed, what it is your intention is, and then all of a sudden it shifts to all the possibilities. So it's needing to commit to a decision, needing to commit to a way. What is it that you want? Okay, what is it that you are trying to manifest for yourself? As strongly what I'm getting, and needing to stick with that versus pulling yourself out of the energy into all of the possibilities. Okay, no, we're not doing that. I'm going to get advice, guidance, final advice, guidance for pile number 3. Final advice or guidance for pile number 3. We have the Ace of Potions as well as Judgment. So again, this is about, Judgment is about closing off and securing something. It feels like decision, right? Making a list, checking it twice, making decisions. Being thorough in what is it that you want, specifically when it comes to manifesting. The Ace of Potions and Union both is strongly giving me like just giving towards, like investing in, but it feels like something that is sort of like wishy-washy in your energy, but needing to stand firm. There's strong emphasis on needing to stand firm. We have the King of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands, and then we have the Hanged Man. So yeah, this is about becoming clear, right? All that introspection that you're doing and then becoming clear before making decisions to move forward. The Knight of Wands can be a bit impulsive. So yeah, that would make sense with the 7 energy. This sort of feels like wishy-washy because I feel like you're one way then than the other. So maybe get rid of the Knight of Wands energy. Just kidding. Clarify the King of Cups for me. The Two of Wands. I feel like there is a big decision that you are trying to make, right? And I feel like you sort of already made it, but it's a matter of like planning the steps forward. So yeah, I feel like you're in the right energy. It's just a matter of not allowing yourself to be wishy-washy. Being clear, and it's really just sitting with yourself in that energy, because the Hanged Man, the Two of Wands, all of those energies that were about like really like contemplating in deep inner reflection, that is what's going to allow you to have strong clarity on where to move. Love and let yourself be loved. I would be lying if I said there wasn't strong indication of like romance and love in this reading, but I sort of just didn't mention it because I don't want to go there. I didn't want it to be a love reading, so I didn't put the emphasis there, but it's there. Like it's indicated, okay? So if that resonates with you in that way, I feel like that's what you're moving toward, and you're being guided to really just allow it. Allow yourself to move into the adventure. To move into the adventure, and specifically with this last card coming out with letting yourself be loved. If there's any guardedness, if maybe that's why there's hesitation and wishy-washiness, guardedness of your worthiness and your ability to love, yeah, don't doubt that. Like, you have all the indications here of moving into or having the potential, right? Because everything is about decision at the end of the day, and everybody has free will to make the decisions as they choose. But strong indication about it being like such beautiful potential and possibility for plenty of emotional fulfillment for you, okay? It's just a matter of making a decision and strong intention in where you're moving and committing to that, not pulling in and out, okay? Yeah, that's what I got for you, pile number 3. I hope this message resonated with you. If they did, let me know how. Until we vibe again, loves.